Hello guys, how y'all doing? This is Dr. Peoples trying to record it. A couple of problems for your assignment, for your self-assignment worksheet A. First problem I'm going to do is going to be problem number 1, which is a proportion. You just cross multiplying. Pretty much all of these problems, even though they're rational functions, you just cross multiplying. So I'll start off by telling you that you're going to cross multiply the 10 and the 10 and the 8 and the n. And I'll show you step by step how it's supposed to look. So I cross multiply, I end up getting 8n equals 100. Then divide 8 into 100. It's actually a decimal, which is 12.5. Let me pause that. Make sure I did the right problem just to make sure. Yeah, I did. So it's 10 over 8 equals n over 10. Using your multiplication rules, you would cross multiply, getting 100 equals 8n, then divide by 8. And showing you my work, this will be the correct answer. Alright. So this example should get you through. Let me show it again. Alright, that example should get you through problems 1 through 5. Well, actually I did 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me look at some of the other ones to see if there's anything more interesting. Let's do I'll do problem number 8. Number 8 looks a little different. I'll do maybe 3 of these, and then from there I think y'all should be able to do the assignment. Alright, number 8 is 4 over n minus 8 equals 8 over 2. Alright. So just like before, you're going to do cross multiplication, cross products. Multiply 4 times 2, and then 8 times the whole m minus 8. So you're going to use distributive property for 8 times m minus 8. So let me show you my work. Alright, this would be the correct setup for that problem. 4 times the 2, 8, parentheses, m minus 8. Then after that you would just go ahead and distribute the 8 to the m and the 8. So it'll be 8m minus 64. That's going to be my next step, just simplify. Alright, at this point it's just a two-step equation. You've been working on two-step equations forever. So y'all know you got a plus 64, you're going to do, hold on, that's a minus 64. You got a minus 64, it looks like a plus, but that's just something on the board. So it's a minus 64, 8m minus 64 equals 8. Just do plus 64 on both sides and then divide by 8. That'll be your answer. Alright, showing my work on the board. Hold on, can y'all see that? Alright, I got 8m equals 72. And y'all know to get m by itself, you divide by 8, so that gives you m being 9. Alright, that's my completed work for that. Alright, m equals 9. By the way, since I'm showing this on YouTube, might as well show you how to check problem. Anytime you get an answer, you can always check it. And I'm going to show you how to check it by plugging it in. And it should make your equation true. So if you look, you see me about to check it on the right side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I think 9 is my answer. So if that's true, when I plug in 9 where m is, it should make the equation true. Y'all should see that's going to be 4 over 1. And that's 4 over 1 equals 8 over 2. And y'all know that 8 over 2 is 4 as well. So you're going to say 4 equals 4, which is your check. So looking at my work, I'm showing you how to check it. Let me make it look right on the screen. Okay. Showing you how to check it as well. I know I'm not in class, so I almost want to say any questions, but that's the only thing about it. You're going to have to make comments on YouTube if you want to get any questions answered, because I'm going to be absent for a couple of weeks. Alright, that's problem 8. Let me look at the worksheet and see if there's anything else that might trip you up. I did problem 1, I did problem number 8. Give me a second to look. But once again, the lesson is basically solving rational functions. This proportion type, all you're going to be doing is cross multiplication and then solving for your variable. And I've been giving you a couple of worksheets on how to solve equations. So once you get rid of the fraction, all you're doing is multiplying cross products to get rid of the fraction. And then from there, you should be able to solve it. Let's do one like I'm going to do number 19, and then I think that should be enough for y'all. Alright, I'm going to do number 19. The only reason I'm doing it because it has double distributive property. And sometimes if we change one thing, it can make the problem more complex. So let me start off, make sure you can see this. Alright, this is number 19. n minus 5 over n plus 8 equals 2 over 7. So since it is a fraction, the first thing you want to do is multiply the n minus 5 times the 7, then the 2 times the n plus 8. So I'm going to show that step first. Alright, so that's how it will look. I wrote them in parentheses because the next step will be to distribute the number outside the parentheses. So I'm going to do 7 times n, 7 times 5. Then I'm going to do 2 times n, 2 times 8. Alright, that will leave you with this simplified equation. 7n minus 35 equals 2n plus 16. You see how you have two variables on each side? I mean, you have a variable on the left, you have a variable on the right. So you got to combine the 7n and the 2n, and then combine the 35 and the 16. Alright, so that's basically solving an equation with variables on both sides. That's what that's called. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 2n. I'm going to subtract 2n on both sides. I'll do it step by step. Alright, so if you subtract 2n, you should get 5n minus 35 equals 16. At this point, you have a basic two-step equation. Everybody in the class should know they're going to add 35. So I'm going to do plus 35. Alright, so I get 5n equals 51. So it's not going to be a whole number answer. When you divide 5 into 51, you don't get a perfect answer. So I'm going to write it as a fraction. Divide 5 by 51. Alright, so you get final answer being 51/5, or it looks like 10 1/5, which is 10.2 for your correct answer. And you know, you can plug it in and check it if you really wanted to. Okay, so I did 3 problems. I'm trying to help you out with your classwork since you know I won't be there for a little while, a couple of weeks. Want to make sure that you get a little instruction at least so you can have a chance at doing this assignment correctly. I guess if you had any questions, you can email me at my email address. I think it's kenny.peoples@clayton.k12.ga.us, or you can just respond to this post and I should see it eventually. Alright, so I'll be doing a couple of YouTube postings just to try and help you out with your assignments, and anybody else that's, I guess, struggling with this concept, I guess you can email me, but I'm more so doing it for my students. Alright, hope this helped. Have a good day.